What's up, YouTube? What's up, Discord? What's up, everybody? This is just what we call power of possibilities over here. Yesterday, I showed you stocks you could have actually made thousands of percent on. Today, few people got this, but insiders. Okay, this is AVGO, which is actually Broadcom. Not sure who came up with that ticker name, but talks that they might be getting dropped. Um, Google might be creating its own chips. Um, it might be losing a client here. So a massive one. The puts opened up around maybe like 1,200 to 2,000%, and now they're tripled essentially. So you know if you got in the morning, you basically tripled your money. You didn't get that kind of money, but that's just the possibilities. Now on the other hand, like me personally, I shorted Tesla. Uh, it's regained a little bit here. It's not massive by any means. About 100%, right? Um, I got bent on it yesterday. Frankly, I had bad entry, but I did pivot. I was smart enough to pivot, right? You know, with these options, you got to be willing to change direction. If that's what the big money's doing, you change direction. Pivoted, and I did very well today on that stock. Couldn't get it to fill this morning before 660 on the 262. Uh, Anywhere between 685. I wound up taking 585. It went all the way up to 885. So the spread on it today has been unreal. With again, power of possibilities right there, guys. If you're just in tune with this stuff. Um, One that I'm more proud of with the Discord recently is this MGM, right? Anybody who's not under a rock, living under a rock, knows that MGM and many of the places in LA, in Las Vegas, I'm on literally no sleep. Many of them were hacked. Okay, a lot of information has been taken, and there's been ransoms. I almost feel like MGM's ransom has got to be more than 30 million because they didn't pay it. So I don't know what got stolen, but it must be pretty crazy because they said that they were rebuilding their system from the ground up. It's pretty wild stuff. It's been down consecutively, guys, for days and days and days. Look at this MACD. The MACD yesterday says way more downside. If you don't know what those terms are, join my Discord, and you will learn them. This is not looking good, but it's been down consecutively. Look at this shit. Going back, what's that? One, two. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 days, guys. It's 9 trading days, not 9 calendar days. 9 trading days. So like 2 full weeks. Pure downside. Pure downside. We had an individual turn like a couple grand into $8,000, and that was just on one day of this. If you know how to play news, if you're really in tune with that stuff, this Discord is the place to be. This Discord is the place to have eyes on stuff like this for you, so that you can have 100% return. You can make your own MOASS. If your account had 5 grand in it and now it has 10 grand in it, you had a good day. Um, you know, uh, and that's just like one day. It's done that for 9 days. So can you imagine? Like maybe you had a grand and you only put 200 in. Okay, so now that's 400, and then you did half of that again. Uh, 400. 400, 400, you know, even if you have a super small account, uh, you know, you've gotten about 100% every single day for 9 days. It'd be really, the ball would be in your court, and that's on the low end. I think it was like, I think one of the days it was like 2, 3, 400%. We see these kinds of crazy percents all the time. Here's Google. Google got smashed yesterday, guys. Google was 600%. This was yesterday. 600% on the puts. Uh, and you could have got it right at open. Right at open, you could have been printing money, quite literally, the entire day. And then if you just held through, even more money, right? This looks to be maybe possibly heading to January numbers if this market sell-off continues. Which will put Google around $90 again. So obviously very strong support at 130 and 100. on Google. That should be just psychological level. But yeah, guys, MGM was like a gift for people. Seeing a little bit of rebounding right now, but keeping in mind it is only 10:20. So what is that? 45, about 50 minutes into trading. Okay, SPY is completely flat. It's down 0.73%, but it opened quite down. Coin is sideways. Most stuff is sideways. Um, FedEx just absolutely pumped on earnings. Uh, but that was so baked in, it didn't really do too much in terms of calls. Maybe yeah, like 100% for a stock that went up $13, over 5%. Again, if you just follow the money on this one on open, you could have made money. I mentioned this in my video yesterday. We follow the big money, and what did the big money do on open? They pumped it. I mean, you're getting the hell out of that. In my mind, you put it on 3, you get 3 white knights, and you got the hell out. I typically like to go on the 15 for a 3 white knight bar pattern, but it's pretty clear as day right there. 3 white knights, and then nothing but a sell off all the way until it tests support and then regains momentum, trading sideways. Honestly, I don't know what's going to happen with FedEx, but personally, I think it actually should be declining. Sales declined 7%, and I mean, you know what? Like they're hiring a shit ton of people for Christmas, granted, but that's sort of just baked into that ticker at this point, is it not? And has been since its inception. Is that it always has strong Christmas, and it probably has a very weak first quarter because people are done spending. Now they got to pay off all their bills. They're not buying a bunch of crap. When is the next time people buy stuff again? Refunds after taxes, right? So after spring or the beginning of spring, leading into summer. Yeah, I'm not too bullish on their, Q4 for them. Sorry, but I think spending is going to be down this year because of the inflation and what have you. A lot of people are. We've said this before, or you might have heard this before, that a lot of people are more into experiences now versus owning stuff. And that doesn't help FedEx. If you want to go on a trip, that doesn't pump FedEx. So something to bear in mind there is I do see some more downside there. Tesla, I see more downside. Kathy Wood has been selling this thing like hotcakes. She puts out all of these bullish. She's a show. Let me put it that way. She's a con artist in a show. My opinion. So don't try to hit me with anything there, Kathy. But yeah. So the headlines yesterday, they unload 8.4 million of stock while staying bullish. So this is what I mean. She'll come out and she'll go, oh, $800 price target, everyone. Tesla's just gonna lead the way with the robo taxis. And oh man, you're gonna get in the robo taxi, and then Neuralink is going to come in and put a chip in your brain, and you're going to be on a centralized digital currency for the World Economic Forum. And as long as you obey, you will be able to spend money and travel within 15 minutes of where you reside. It's going to be a paradise, everybody. Tesla will be $800 a share. Oh, but I'm going to sell $8 million, and I'm going to do this every week for like 4 months. But I'm super bullish, and I don't want you to bag hold, even though Tesla was only $101 in January. But I'm hoping you all forgot that because you're all permabull simps for Elon, because he's like he's like the second coming of Christ. He's just brought you so many amazing things, like the same exact Tesla 3 model for 20 years. That's never changed at all, guys. It's super great. I love the company. Yeah, I mean, Tesla boasts good numbers, sure, every quarter, but that's going to decline straight up. I heard they were going to suspend in Texas, something like that. We'll see, guys. If you just look at Tesla. Sorry, I went on a bit of a tangent there, but Kathy Wood, come on, the biggest shill in all of history. If you account for the pre-split pricing, sorry, the post-split pricing on Tesla, it was actually $11.80 in 2019. So pre-pandemic, it was $12. So it was like $3,500, and then it did all the splits, and then you got to this price of $150, and you know it pumped up to 400, which is thousands and thousands of dollars per share. And head and shoulder, head, shoulder, pretty ugly one, but exactly what happened. And now you've got the inverse, which could see bulls want to see an inverse, but I'm seeing right here breaking below this line here, retesting the 250 271 today. All in 2 days. In a span of 2 days, it breaks support and tests another support. Just a couple weeks ago, it tested support on 200. I'm seeing weakness myself, is what I'm getting at. And the number look at the MACD, it's about to cross to the downside again. The number I have in my mind, guys, is January is 100. So the next true support you have would be like psychological. So it'd be the 200 EMA, then it'd be psychological, which is 200. And you can see all the support at the psychological because people are obsessed with numerology. 923. 13. We got something big is coming, guys, on Saturday. Something big, which is, I'm not surprised to see this crazy volatility in the market because big money is like, I'm getting the hell out of here. And then it's all the way back to $100, guys. It's low, so I don't know. Definitely not a Tesla bull here. I get it, robo taxis, it's all good. What's one problem? If you're stuck in a 15-minute city, you won't need a robo taxi. So pitching you this idea is a bit of a facade. It's fugazi in my books. What else? MGM, FedEx, NVIDIA, AVGO. NVIDIA sideways, pretty much. I mean, I guess it's down, but let's take a look. Oh my God, Google is printing here. I better bring that back up here. Yeah, Google just took another shit. So I've been telling my Discord nonstop for literally 24 hours. Google puts, Google puts, Google puts, Google puts, Google puts. It's oversold now, though. I'm looking for a rebound there. $130 psychological level, personally. If you kind of like what you're hearing, if you like what it's, I'm a bit, I'm scattered because I'm actively watching. The market is live. I'm actively watching for my people. I just like to wing it, and what comes out is what comes out. But if you like being in an environment where we're talking about actual stocks and not shitty penny pumpers, like literally penny stocks and pumper FOMO hype bullshit. If you like legitimate companies, stocks, news-based trading, earnings-based trading, events-based trading, this is the place, guys. It's 400 members. I'd like to see it. I'd like to see it push higher. Unfortunately, my video only has absolutely minimal reach. Frankly, they don't want this getting out. My videos, guys, they used to get 3,000-4,000 views. The more successful the people in my Discord have become, the views are. I'm blacklisted. I even got suspended by YouTube one time for misinformation, guys. I mean, that's got to be the easiest label they could slap on you, right? Oh, misinformation. This is all accurate information, guys. I stepped out of bounds and I talked about a couple of things 2 times, and not, both times. 3 days suspension, 1 week suspension. Or 1 month suspension. 1 month suspension. So can't really go there anymore. Not that I care to, but I'm just saying, I'm sure upon that time, obviously someone was looking at my channel. I do 500 videos, 2 videos or that, and I get a suspension for a month. StockTwits has kicked me off a few times, multiple times. I don't think they want retail to learn this stuff, guys. It's really that simple. They don't want you to become a millionaire. We have created a millionaire. We have other people winning. in the Discord. We had a 1,000% winner today, guys. It wasn't a lot of money, but it was 1,000%. Where is it? First ever 1,000% today is feeling like a great day. He made $440 on 2 contracts that cost him, the contracts, guys, it cost him $21. He turned it into $440 for 1,047%. I showed you in the video yesterday with a $12,000 gainer. Some people trying it for their first time. Where's that guy? My first trade, first time trading options, I guess. Got some scalpers. There's my Tesla win on the day. It was only $1,100. Looks like from where it's at right now, it could be much more. 270. Where's Tesla? 262.50 puts is what I had, and I got them for Scotto for 580. Yeah, there's 725 right now. It's unfortunate. And I had 7, and I cut it back to 5. Wasn't, it's Tesla. You can never be fully sure with that ticker. You guys think the manipulation is bad on AMC. You haven't seen Tesla. Like, you have seen nothing. Okay? No jokes. So, sorry, I had to find this again. Yeah, here's the individual yesterday making 13G. This was our millionaire. In January he gave him $1,400 and he's over $1 million, and now he just casually makes 13 grand. He makes that pretty much a week at this point. So do the math on 52 weeks of trading there. 30%. It's not all like massive 1,000% winners, but I mean, let me just randomly scroll up and see where we wind up. Oh, 147%, $54,000 gain. You can see the numbers, guys. It's right there in front of your face. If that's opening your mind at all, seeing it, because I've been at this for over a year, and I can understand some of you have a hard time believing it, and you need to see it. But even though I show it here every day, every time that I post, I don't post every day, but every time that I post, I'm showing shit like this, and it's just not clicking. I don't know why it's not good. There's 5 million AMC people. How is this Discord only got 400? It should not be hard. Like, how did you get into AMC? What the hell got you in? What's keeping you in? I'm not advocating you to sell or anything. I'm just curious. Something piqued your interest, right? The thought of a MOASS. Well, I mean, 4,480% is a MOASS, and that's in a single day. Google, 350% in a single day. Guess what, guys? In January, that's exactly how much percent AMC went up. I was there. I watched my account go from, I think it was like 80K to over $300,000. And I just woke up to it. And then they shut the buy button off the very same day. Fortunately, they don't get to do that with a Google put or a Google call. So you won't have to face that. Can you have trouble filling your calls? Filling your puts? Yes. Will they shut them off entirely? Only on Redbox, but I'll show you what I mean. So I was trying to close the Tesla. Here, let me put this on today. I was trying to close my Tesla this morning, like I said, and it just would not fill. I don't know why, even though I had to keep replacing it. Replace, because this is what I had on open. I don't know why it says replace 665. It should have said 650. I think I must have misclicked or something. The spread was mental, but it's even though the spread was good, like the spread was all the way up to 7, it didn't fill. So you're still going to get that manipulation. It's just not going to be to the point where they literally turn the buy button off. Do you want to be involved in something like that? I know I don't. And I swear to God, that just happened to you guys again during that reverse split. So maybe this is an alternative for you, right? I have a resources section. Okay. I have a resources section here, okay, where I have pages of, this is all stuff that would be important and could change your trading life, straight up. and help you succeed. I have my charting in there so you can understand the charts. So when I say something, you know what I'm saying. It's all here. Beginner, intermediate, advanced. And it's not just me. We had another member, thank another member here. Here we go. Where is it? I will end on this because I like to see this. This is what I've been kind of advocating all along. Um, is that this is a Discord, a group of traders. This is like picture like StopTwits and Weeble without the trolls, without the shit bots, without the fraud, without the spammers, without the bullshit, without the pump and dumps. The pump and dumps on there are like a plague. Without the rug pulling goofs. This guy, okay, he said thanks for the call out. He thanked another member, not me. Um, I guess he was getting hammered on Roku and Hawaiian, and he just said "F it," and he went with this individual's spry call out, and he caught the bounce and walked away. I'm assuming that means in the green, right? He seems pleased, so that's good to know. I'm happy for my members. I'm happy this Discord is becoming what I envisioned it to become. Like when I went fishing, it was lit. It was like people were looking out for one another. People were finding stocks. People were finding traders, tickers, reiterating information. You know, it can only get better from here in my mind. So hopefully, they're talking about the Fox News right now, where the CEO is stepping down in a possible acquisition. Hopefully, you type that in upgrade.chat/free from it all exclusive, okay? And you join the Discord, or you click the link below in the comments or pinned in the description. Don't join on YouTube. It's a pain in my ass. It's a pain in your ass too because it's not automatic. So if you ever were to cancel too, it's also a problem. It's annoying. I have it there. It's available, but I would prefer you just use the actual direct link. I don't really save any money. I mean, these people, these upgrade chat people, are still taking their cut as well. It's just a lot more convenient. Everything's automatic. If you use the link, you will be in the Discord up and running within minutes, under 5 minutes. If you use YouTube, I hopefully you pay attention and you DM me on Twitter or on YouTube. Sorry, on Discord, and I can get you the access. But yeah, but this is use the link. Discord is not new, or sorry, not old. Not new. I said it right the first time. It's not new. It's old. It's been around the block. I know there's some people there like, I don't know what is that. I don't know what that is. Well, you can learn, right? I'm old. I'm gray haired, right? The majority of the people in here are older individuals. We have dedicated rooms for random shit. If you want to talk about politics and all that other crap, or just news and events in the world, what's going on, we have a room for that. We have all these rooms, guys. Okay, and a special bot as well that's been added for some time now to help you double check some things. You go premium, you have access to my classes. I'm doing a class on Saturday. I do a class once a month. You have access to all the old classes. So you have all the information, guys. Even if you've never made a single options trade. I had a member, he was in the Discord. Some people, you'll see them with a little flower. Within 2 days, 300% gainer, blowing their mind. You know, they're like, they'll jump into the pool head first without even looking. And then other individuals, 6 months, no trade. Then they made 3 profitable trades on options. 3. But didn't make any trades for like 6 months, took it all in. What's what I call laying in wait. And then they striked while the iron was hot for them, and it was a successful endeavor. And they're still members to this day. So we have members, large, big, large, small, in between here, guys. I'd love to see some more free